The Buddy Multiplier in Dreamlight Valley is way better than I thought originally. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I did upload a clip from my stream like a few days ago, and it was talking about how basically if you have a bunch of buddies as one particular job in Dreamlight Valley, it actually multiplies how much they give back to you. So I've spent the last week grinding so hard to change all 47 characters to every single job. Yes, it was grueling. Yes, I had help with the manuals. So here is everything I figured out in all of that grinding. And I am going to give you guys a screenshot moment in this video, and I'll upload this little infographic that I made onto my socials. So first, this row is how many characters you need as one particular job duty. And then once you hit those numbers, then you will start to hit those corresponding ranges. Now, right now we do have 47 characters in the game if you have both DLCs. The only one that you cannot change every single character to is the fishing one, because Ursula and Ariel are not allowed to be fishing buddies. Next, the bonus are ranges that are like probability kind of thing. So what I've noticed is, like, say we're on the 8 to 16. If you are around 8, 9, 10, 11, then you are still going to get more of the ones than the 4 multiplier. The closer you get to 16, the more the odds are going to be in your favor for getting the higher number in the bonus range. Next, my game was messing up while I was doing this. There was one that I changed every single character to, and it didn't change anything, and I thought it didn't work until I changed again. And basically, if you are getting a bunch of manuals and rapidly doing this, make sure to restart your game after each range if you're testing this out, because I noticed that sometimes they kind of got stuck while I was changing them. So I had to restart my game often in order to actually see the bonuses like kicking in. Now I'm going to move on to the actual clarification section, but first, here is your screenshot moment. There you go. And again, I will be posting this in other places if you want to just save the full resolution. Now this is my same clarifications, I'm just like not blocking it. So first, whenever you are like picking from your garden or picking fruit or whatever, when it starts glowing gold and you're able to just like harvest over and over and over again, those actually do count with this buddy multiplier. But when you're doing that and you get like a red burst and you hear the little music that's like the timer, those don't actually count for the buddy multiplier. They're just fun extras. So your buddy will find the extras if you are picking from the gold, but if you're running around to catch the red burst, those won't count. Anything that your buddy throws out is going to be blue glowing and it won't disappear, so if you don't want to run out as they're throwing them out, you can just go pick them up after. This also does work with elixirs, so if you are using a fishing elixir, it will still give you like the buddy multiplier for whatever fish you're fishing up. If you're using a digging potion, then it will actually multiply the number that you dug up, and it'll give you one for each item that you do dig up. And the same thing applies with mining with digging. So the last item that you mine out will be the one that the buddy helps you with, but if you have an elixir on, then they will give you back the multiplier for every single item that you mine. However, onyx is, for some reason, is not included in that one. I'm not sure why, but coal is, I was getting a ton of coal. And then finally, the mist multiplier is only half, so I'll switch back to the other one so I can point. So if you're time bending and you get the regular time bending parts, say that you are at the full, you've got all 47 characters there, most of the time you're going to get 25 because you're still at the low end of the range, but say you're getting 25 time bending parts each time, then you start to get mist. This 25 will only be a 12.5 multiplier. And if you end up getting the 36 range, then it'll be times 18. So it's still amazing, but I was maxing out. So when I had all 47 characters as time bending and I was getting about 302 mist, then whenever I was receiving the multiplier, most of the time I was getting the 12 and a half. So I was getting around 3,500 mist back. When it finally did the times 18, it was like around 5,000 mist back. I think this multiplier overall is amazing. It's kind of wild. You can honestly go with whatever your preference is for any of these, and you have a good way of making a lot of gold. So if you enjoy like picking fruit the best, which by the way, the foraging one also counts for spices. So if you have everybody as the basket foraging task and you're trying to harvest spices along with all the fruits, they do actually like double that one up too. But you can like do all of that and make the cooking. You can do the same thing with the gardening. If you want to do fishing, like you get so many of every single one of these. It's honestly wild. The digging I think was the most crazy with the full maxed out, because I was getting sometimes like piles of 96 soil. So just a heads up there. Let me know if you already knew about this or if you didn't and you're planning on changing every character, because I am honestly obsessed with this. This was addictive. It was kind of stressful changing every character out, not gonna lie. And I did make sure to take advantage while I had every character as specific things. So I've got like 9 large chests of pumpkins ready to go. I stocked up on like lots of iron, lots of stone, lots of soil, basically like everything. I have full large chests of a lot of different gemstones because of how much I had to mine in order to like get the iron. And now everybody is back to time bending for me, literally all 47 characters. But I'm excited because the more characters we get, the more we can have in these different categories and have like small multipliers for each job or crazy multipliers, because I'm assuming this is going to keep going up as we get more characters. So I'm excited to see what happens going forward.